tonight, from MetLife Stadium in New Jersey, it's a special prime time edition of the NFL on EA Sports. It's the New York Giants taking on the Dallas Cowboys.
From the stadium that hosted Super Bowl 48 back in 2014, there's a look at MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford. My partner Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and Charles, you take a look at this Giants ball club. They've got to be pleased with the start to this season. Obviously, a perfect 3-0.
3 good quality wins, too. It's got people in the locker room excited. They're thinking that this could be their year.
And just shutting him off there. And it'll be a terrific return here as he gets it down all the way inside the 30.
As the excitement continues to swirl after that return, if I'm the offensive coordinator, I'm thinking about keeping that excitement going. Already in scoring position, I've got to take some shots at the end zone right now.
As mentioned, this one of the hottest teams in the NFL, riding that winning streak into this one, but now playing here on Thursday night. Do you think that this helps or hurts their momentum?
Well, ordinarily, I'd say it hurts the momentum because now you get that short week. But when a team's playing as well as they are, it actually allows them to down focus and only worry about themselves and less about their opponent. So when you're playing well, you just worry about the things you're...
And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. A great effort there. Touchdown number 22 on the season. And the Giants put the night's first points on the board as they take the early lead. The Cowboys making their way out behind the NFL's leader in touchdown passes for 2023. In his 9th season now, Dak Prescott.
And I'll bet he's talking to his guys about resisting the temptation to try and turn this into an up-and-down game. Almost like basketball, where both teams press, and one team gets an advantage, our team's trying to run with them, and they're just not equipped for it. Doesn't matter whether you're equipped or not. Just settle in, get calm before you go for the big strikes.
Play action now, Prescott. And he can't quite bring it in. Might have heard footsteps there across the middle. 2nd down. Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. And this will be incomplete.
Normally, he's pretty reliable. Usually catches what's thrown to him. On that play, he simply dropped it.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Prescott from the gun. Eluding. The ball comes out, and the Giants have it. It's picked up. A disappointing end of the sequence there. He was starting to turn nothing into something, and then he lost the football.
And sometimes things get lost in the transition. And what I mean by that is you go from being a passer to a runner. And at a certain point, once you cross the line of scrimmage, you're strictly a runner now. There's no more downfield threat. Make sure you take care of the football while you're traversing downfield.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And all the way in, touchdown, New York. A great play there with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Giants are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. On the return is Jordan Lewis. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt.
But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice, but at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
For this defense for the Giants, they were very strong last week in that win over Cleveland.
And the way they did it was by getting after the quarterback.
A second down throw for Prescott. And the Giant rush gets home as down he goes. 𝐂𝐑𝐄𝐈𝐓, he beat the O-line and recorded the sack.
And they're picking up right where they left off with the shutout that they pitched last week. A huge part of that, this pass rush. They know how to get after people.
Offensively, good luck finding some answers right now. Prescott to throw it. Short pass taken in by Schoonmaker. And they're going to get him down well short of the first as he can only get this to about the 19. A gain of 8 there on the play. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he picks up about 6 as he gets this down to the 41. Another good run there for a guy who, remember, on Wednesday was named NFC Offensive Player of the Week for what he did a week ago.
Yeah, and you know it takes some solid runs and some extra special ones in order to win that type of an award. I think he's locked in and wants to get it done a second time.
73 yards rushing for him now as he has gotten the night off to a hot start. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, second and 12. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. A strong running. Boom! Still fighting through tackles. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. He's able to rip off 32 on that one. Singletary will score. Touchdown, New York. Boy, still in the first quarter, and look out. I mean, they are on pace for over 80 points in this game. I don't know that they'll get there, CD, but this has been impressive to watch so far. That's going to be taken at the goal line. And all deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football. And the Giants have it. It's picked up. So problems compounding themselves here on the return. They just give up the touchdown, and now they lose the football.
Yeah, partner, things are starting to unravel a little bit for them right in front of our eyes. They're going to be looking for some answers, and quickly.
Ready to roll for the second quarter from MetLife Stadium. The Giants with the foot. And he is in. Touchdown, New York. It's their quarterback with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Giants are able to widen their lead here in this first half. But it's not too often that you say, hey, this one's going to be over by halftime. And, CD, I know our bosses probably don't want us to say that because they don't want people clicking away. But from the shotgun, it's Prescott. Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. So they take over not only in enemy territory, but in the red zone at the 16-yard line.
Instincts, understanding where the play is going, and being able to make a play on the football.
And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. A great effort there. On his way to a monster game, 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Giants have taken a 5-touchdown lead.
They've not been able to get anything going in this first half. And now it's going to be time to gather on the sideline and try and figure out what's going wrong. Who has an idea? Who has a plan? Time to implement it.
Shrugs the tackle.
Nice.
And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. He's already cruised past the 100-yard mark. We haven't even gone away for halftime yet.
He might not want halftime. All right, why cool off?
Keep everybody here.
Let's stay out of...
He's got a man complete. And he's got it. Touchdown, Giants. A big play there. 51 yards. And the Giants have taken a 6-touchdown lead.
He doesn't like to just tote the rock. He wants to carry his team on his back. And that's what he's done throughout.
There he goes, right side. Touchdown, Giants. A great play there. 62 yards. Goose egg on the score. scoreboard. How do they break that goose egg?
They've got to find a way to get the ball in the hands of their playmakers, get them some space, and try and make a first down and get some momentum going. It's been a struggle for them throughout the game, and that 3 and out on the last possession, that told you just how stalled they are on offense.
So who will step up here? We'll see. And this offense continues to shoot themselves in the foot. And here, another sack.
All game long, we've seen missed assignments, which have led to turnovers, sacks. This group has not played well at all here in the first half.
So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done. And down. He couldn't get away, and that's a safety.
All right, partner, deuce is wild on this sequence. 2 plays, 2 sacks, and now 2 points thanks to the safety. Offensively, there just didn't seem to be much of a plan when they came out on attack. That let the defense create a little chaos up front and set up one of their guys to make a play and get through and record the sack.
Now the free kick comes after the safety from the 20 as they bring the punter on to try and get some hang time here. This is fielded at the 27.
Joy after that one.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. Shoves him aside and bulldozing his way through. Now he's loose again. And he's going to get it all the way down to the 10-yard line. 171 yards for him on the ground so far tonight as he has been terrific in this first half. And runs like that with explosiveness, that's what this rookie can bring to the table.
And add to it speed, patience, vision. A rookie has all of that. That's usually a veteran's combo plate. I love this guy.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. A great effort there. First half touchdowns, and the Giants extend their lead yet again. Kick it away after the touchdown. And all deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football. And the Giants have it. It's picked up. And they'll spot him at the 3-yard line. And that one is his second fumble loss. Not a good look out of your return man.
And not only does he hurt the momentum for his team or even change momentum of the game, but now they've got a decision to make on his own sideline. Does he continue to do that? Do you keep him in that role, or do you bring someone else in at this time?
They run here with Singletary. And he's going to bull his way into the end zone for a Giants touchdown. Devin Singletary with his second touchdown of the game, 4th of the year.
And at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Anger is on to punt, and he gets this one away. There he goes, left side. And all the way in, touchdown, New York. Boy, he covered a lot of ground, 82 yards on the punt return. And the Giants will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. It's the Cowboys who get the football first, and they trail here as well as we resume action in the third quarter. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. To throw is Prescott. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And he will bring it back. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. They'll try and run for it with Elliott. Elliott trying to work his way forward, but it looks like he did not make it. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively, and it likely forces a punt situation on 4th. scoreboard, and they pretty much right now got this thing on cruise control.
Yeah, and this is that time of game where you and I have to be prepared, right? Isn't this kind of like that empty the bucket time where you have to go into your blowout material and make sure we have some different things? That's what we're staring at right now, the way this one is going.
Now a play fake here on first down. And this is caught. A spectacular one-handed grab there. Touchdown. A big play there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Giants have got it on cruise control. Looking to throw. Prescott. Throw rights attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving them a lot to think about, a lot of different looks.
And Prescott, his 3rd interception. Picked off by Pat Surtain. And they will finally put it into the return, but not until he takes it back all the way inside the 10-yard line. And right about now, you start to think, and maybe they're starting to think, gosh, maybe points aren't going to happen for us in this game. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Their mobile, agile quarterback keeping it himself from 8 yards out. And the Giants get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. They run it and hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. And the Giants have it. It's picked up.
And some visiting teams, and we always would see the running backs working out and going through those gauntlet drills. And, guys either slapping in the ball or the machines. You got to learn to take care of it.
Yeah, they lost it there. Big fumble. 204 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. 24 yards. And the Giants are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this third quarter. And continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now?
And now off to the races, down the right side. Touchdown, Giants. A great play there. 51 yards. And the Giants are going to be moving to 4-0 as they extend their lead.
That one might be a little bit on the tense side, the way that this one is turning out.
And he's got some space here. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That one, 28 yards on the ground. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the fourth quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball.
And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Starting to really smell a 4-0 start right now. Can't ask for a better first quarter of the season than that.
Frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
And he can't get away from the pressure. The Giants get there. 𝗶𝗳𝗄, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year.
Guys with his talent in the pocket aren't supposed to be getting hit like this, and an intense conversation with the offensive line is going to occur after this one. Might not be from him, but the offensive line coach has plenty to say about this game.
So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. Now on 4th down here, that pass knocked away and incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Giants are going to take over in great field position. So they tried to go for it for pride, but it really wouldn't have mattered. This one, it was already determined.
No doubt about it. This one was over a while ago.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. He takes it to the 15, a nice display of power. There they'll keep leaning on the running game, back to the ground. And he can't quite get there, tackled down at the 1. touchdown as they just add to their totals. And that rushing touchdown, number 28 on the year, just a remarkable number as he draws level with a Hall of Famer LaDainian Tomlinson for the most in NFL history. So a victory here for the men in blue, the New York Giants. And I tell you what, Charles, this might be about as good as it gets. They were incredible.
Yeah, offense was in fine form. The defense threw the shutout at them. I think they worked in concert together. What I like about the offense was that they held the ball pretty well. You know, time of possession, exactly what they were looking for in this one. And that helped out their defense. Didn't have to be out there the entire time. So when you do that and you're out there fresh playing, off a little extra spring in your step, and it showed up in this one.
They had a ton of spring in their step.